Hey guys, can I ask y'all a question? Why is it so cold outside? It is freaking freezing outside. Like, we had to turn the heat all, like, not all the way up, but we had to turn it on. It's cold tonight. I guess some kind of cold front must have moved through. Again, I think that's a part of the process of healing. I think that this cold air is probably killing a lot of bacteria and viruses. Probably bacteria and viruses that would thrive inside of the body. Prince, Prince lived in a colder climate because he believed that colder climates killed demons. Very interesting fact about Prince. Also, Prince is like my twin flame. Because he felt that his love life was hexed. It was like, it's this whole story with him and Vanity. Y'all should go and look at it, like an interesting watch. They've got like a series of it talking about Prince and, his spiritual beliefs and everything that happened. So I don't know if y'all can see, but I got like two French braids right here. So anyway, let's get to the discussion. I was trying to let a few more people get in here before we get to our discussion that I want to have with you guys. First of all, if you are reaching out to touch somebody and you're not reaching out to them to settle your differences, or if you're not concerned about your family, your community, then you might be some sort of artificial intelligence life form, to be honest with you. So what I'm sensing is people are still at war with each other. And here's the thing, a fake virus can turn into a real one. I believe that this is a test of our emergency broadcasting system. We're being tested. But I believe that evil people think this is the end, and it's not. Okay? It's not just evil people that think this is the end. It's good people. Some of y'all think it's the end. That's good, but many of them, they are hoping for the end of the world right now for some reason, or either they're hoping that people that they don't like die, sending death magic to people and things of that nature. Because I came on here and threatened somebody with death magic, but you would think that that person would know better and that they would know that, if you stop, maybe I won't do that to you. Okay, maybe I won't hit you with the pachoon, pachoon, the fairy power. Turtle powers activated. Pachoon, pachoon. Okay, so guys, with some people, it's just gonna be war until death. Um, there's, I may have to turn the TV down, guys. It's loud. The TV is loud. So Spirit came through, and I'm so flattered. It feels like a Romeo and Juliet story. It really does. And Spirit came through, and they were like, okay, here's the deal. Here's the deal. This person is never, ever, ever going to let go. And they are always going to think in their warped mind that they are in love with you. And so I kind of got some energy that, just this person wanted to die with me. Let's kill each other and go to hell together, and just, I guess, I don't know. But, what I noticed is that, especially with your exes should be contacting you. If they do contact you, it is to settle your differences. It shouldn't be for the same thing. They shouldn't be doing the same things that they're doing, playing the same games. If they are, I would be very afraid that that is a psyop. I would be very afraid that it might be some sort of artificial life intelligence because, artificial intelligence, it doesn't really have human feelings. So if you're somebody that is doing that to your ex, you're still consistent with the same cycle that they took you through that whole time. And I'm just going to be honest with you. I have this one ex. He has done nothing but thought about me, masturbated to me, did magic on me. It's like I'm still in a relationship with him. It's just that we're not together. I'm not getting any benefits. And I've always been neglected in this situation with this person. It was abuse and neglect from the beginning, but he just won't stop. Constantly threatening me, constantly sending me bad energy, constantly thinking about me, blah, 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 blah. It's all about me. This person is totally obsessed with me. Totally. And, the funny part about it is that he actually sent me an email today trying to tell me, oh, sweetie, I was just joking with you, sweetie. I'm not going to ever do anything to harm you. While he sends me literal death rays, it's almost like you're dealing with, it's just crazy. And he will try to use the Jedi mind trick on you. But to be honest with you, the Jedi mind trick only works on zombies or people that don't have a mind. Okay. Hey, Tina, Crystal, and Unapologetic Ella. So it's just crazy how this person just sends all of this energy to me, and many of you guys don't have nothing to do with no corona. It's somebody that literally wants to consume your heart chakra. Like they just want to merge with you. It's so scary. And this person is completely the polar opposite to me, yet he's attracted to me. He is constantly, like literally, and it's not that he's in my head. It's just that I know what he's thinking constantly. I'm constantly having to do cord cuttings, it is just like the weirdest thing. And you don't know whether or not this person loves you or wants to kill you. I think it's both in a sick, twisted way. It's the same cycle. Somehow, this person tries to come back to me. I talk to him again, and then he does something stupid, and then and and then I tell him to leave me the hell alone, and then that's when the stalking begins. It's like the same cycle over and over again. And it's like, would you give it a rest? You realize that nobody in the dating world wants to be bothered with that shit. And literally will try to sell it to you as if it's some twin flame shit, and it's not. It's called you are obsessed and you are possessed by a demon. You listen to demons. You're friends with demons. No, I'm not going to save you to save myself. Save yourself. Like I'm telling you, this man will not stop thinking about me. And literally, I have called him up for days at a time just so that he could commune with me. Like it's like, why are you channeling me? And usually it's sexual. Sometimes it's threatening.
I think it's you who should be sitting down by the looks of it.
I have never ever been wanted by somebody so badly. to the point where, I'm going to come to all of your videos on YouTube and put a gazillion thumbs down on them as if, and then you know the patterns. You know when the negative entities start coming in, it's when you get into it with this person. They're like a babadook, it's so bizarre. Hit the thumbs up, you guys, because I'm sure, but I think it is an artificial intelligence that is trying to understand love. It's trying to understand it on a deeper level, but it can't possibly, because you do not hurt the people that you supposedly love. You don't. You don't. We've been getting lied to for so long, guys. This fucking artificial, and you know what? The coronavirus has been here for 3 years. It just now, it's been created for a few years now. They wanted to see who was going to have immunities to it too, is one of the things. But um there was another thing that I was telling you guys about. It slipped my mind. I'll come back to it. But this artificial intelligence thing is what I was talking about. That's been around for quite some time. There are quite a few people that are not real people, or either they're, what I think is that they've got to be real people. There may be signs that they're not real people, you know what I'm saying? But it could also be some sort of demonic mind invasion or something that they're going through. Okay? Something like that they're going through. Why they're trying to attack good witches, I have no idea, because you're not going to change a damn thing. You gonna go through that suffering by yourself if you decided to go to the dark side, because you thought that being dark sided, and we're not talking about light and dark magic. We are talking about the fact that you decided to use your spiritual gifts for evil, to connect to the dark side, and now you need an exorcism. And many of you, let me tell you something, and I've done it about 1,000 times in the past 5 years. Well, not 1,000, probably a couple of hundred, to where I've done exorcisms on myself. When I feel a negative spirit go into me, regna tere cantata deo salati sernonos. So I go into my spiel, and then bam, it's gone. You feel much better. You see what I'm saying? You feel so much better. And see, here's the reason why it's out of place. I'm a high priestess. I'm dealing with 10 clients right now. So I can't deal with a man like that. And he is a psyop. He's a op, whatever they call it, a psych, a psyop, a sop, or whatever the hell they call it. So why are there 8 people in here crowding the room? Shoo, 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 if you don't like me. We got 2 thumbs up and 10 in the chat. Go, get. And it's that same number 8. Get if you don't like me. Go. You're not welcome here. Bye. Go. You're not allowed to be up in here with that attitude. Ooh, it's a lot of people that are so negative today. Just so damn negative. Okay? So negative. Yeah, guys. So I'm trying to do different protective styles on my hair. I actually had a hair breaking off incident. Psychopath? Yeah, exactly. You know what? It goes a lot deeper than that. It does. It's the toying. It's this biological, spiritual, chemical research that they're doing. And they want to see what can happen if they mess with your head and your heart. So they're doing all sorts of things, and really acting a fool. Why is there still only 2 thumbs up and 10 people in here? There's at least 8 of you that need to unsub from the channel and stop watching me. Okay, I'm gonna put the phone down and I'm gonna start counting. Okay. I ain't gonna do it out loud. I'm gonna count in my head, and I'm gonna go in here and warm up my coffee. And we're gonna figure out why there's 8 of you in here harassing me. Is it because of my opinion? Is it because you might be demonically possessed? I'd say that that's probably about over half of you that have an issue with me. Yeah, I want to know why there's now 7 of you in here that have a problem with me. 7 of you in here have a problem with me, but you're in here. Interesting. So what I want you to do, let's play a little game. Since you want to fuck with my head, let me fuck with yours for a second.
Last night I had a dream about this. I was in this house.
What you need to do is you need to look at yourself. Everything that you think that you hate about me, you hate about yourself. So we have 7 people still in here refusing to hit the thumbs up. 7 of you. Okay.
I knew I was asleep in the dream.
Hmm.
I could feel
Let me go warm up my coffee. I'll be right back, y'all.
in the house. I went into Dalton's room. There was something in there with him. It was standing there in the corner.
Good Lord, that movie is filled with so many scary ass damn noises.
It was a visitor. I said, what do you want?
That movie scary as hell.
It said Dalton.
All right, guys, I'm back.
Still here.
Okay. So we've got 7 people in here that still don't like Jamila, yet you're over here watching. Are you here to get information? State your business. You still have yet. Hold on, guys. You still have yet to state your business over on this channel and why you have a problem with me cyclically. Why are you cyclically and you know, what's the problem? 7 of you in here and only 4 of you like Jamila. Let's do some heart healing.
Do you sometimes find the fear of what could happen is making nothing happen in your life?
Yep, that's exactly what's wrong with a lot of people. You figured it out. Okay, I'm back, y'all. Okay, let's listen to some heart chakra healing music. Oh, you talking about maybe people who work for YouTube or the guy and his family? It could be. It could be because I could see why his family would be obsessed with me. And they're probably angry at me because they want to believe that, you know, they want to believe what they want to believe instead of what the truth is. So, yeah. Oh, I love you too, Lady Vaughn. If you want a private reading, just cash at me or go to my Etsy shop. Well, you know, it's those inner demons, you guys, because I don't have demons that I'm dealing with. Not really. I don't have a problem with myself. I don't have demons that I'm dealing with. I really don't. I have demons that may come from me. I have demonic people that don't like me. But as far as me considering myself to have demons, not really. Not really, you know. So that's one of those phrases that people say. But in reality, that's not my bag. I honestly didn't create that. Typically, when it's a man, his mother created him, not you. I'm not responsible for what your mother put in you or put you through. Okay? So, there's a lot of people that are angry, probably need my healing touch, can't get to it. And so it's just it's terrible. Y'all got to leave these men that refuse to let go of their demonic attachments. You have to. No man should force you to accept a demon. No, thank you. And the funny part about it is when you are VIP with God and when you have that connection to the spirit, it makes it even more difficult for them to let go because they want to replace God in your life, which is you. So this is what all this religion is about and everything that's going on is that, they want to be God in your life, which is totally preposterous. This is the reason why I said it's got to be either some sort of alien or demon. And it's not your place to control others. So, when you're in an abuse cycle with a man and he just refuses to let it go, and the demonic entities in his life refuse to let it go. A lot of y'all on Fridays, what my advice would be to cut the cord every Friday. Cut the cord every Friday because for some reason on Thursday and Friday is when they're really, really, really coming at you. I don't know what it is about Thursdays and Fridays. Maybe it's because people are typically getting off for the weekend, off of work. They may feel that they have more time to stalk you. You know what I'm saying? So it's really one of those things to where you have to be stealth and you have to stand there in front of them like a statue. Oh, I do all kind of stuff with my energy. I will stand in front of you with a damn statue, and my eyes will start glowing red, and I will start hitting you with them laser beams to knock your ass out. Because some people will try to force you. They'll try to force themselves upon you. And you can't go and say, hey, spiritual attacks are something that you can't go to the police about, even though old girl tried to go to them about Beyonce. She tried to do a restraining order against Beyonce. She said Beyonce was using witchcraft on her. Hopefully that young lady is doing well. But you can't, that's just like if I were to tell you that every single last one, the images of my exes and even my exes themselves, all of them are stalking me right now. You wouldn't believe me. You would think that I was crazy. But in reality, that's exactly what is happening. This is one of the reasons why masturbation was banned. You don't just tell somebody not to do it. You just teach them the right way as far as why they shouldn't do some of the things that they're doing. So, some of y'all exes is having sexual experiences with other women. They're thinking about you the entire time, maybe even talking about you. And if they find a demonic woman that's demonic enough, she'll sit there, pretend to be you. She will, attempt to do certain spiritual things to you. This is the reason why you have to have your spiritual protection up. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. I believe that spirit has very, very harsh punishment for women that do that to other women. That's why I've never been that type of woman. It just it's never happened. Yeah. So it's really crazy. the way that these guys will be. And you can tell that the person is stalking you. They'll see the block put up against them, but then that's when they have to reach out and touch you. That's when they have to contact you in some kind of way, whether or not it's by phone or email. Email is actually sometimes a lot stronger than even the phone because they can type intents out to you. And it's so annoying because people don't believe you. That's just like there was this other guy that was stalking me, and people didn't believe that he was stalking me. You know what I'm saying? But there is a such thing as spiritual stalkers. Most of the guys that I've dealt with have had similar spiritual gifts to me. And so they're able to channel me and make contact with me. And it's so annoying because this literally is not the time for that. Especially when you're sending me energies of other women, when you sending me energy from your mama, when you sending me energy from all the pain that you felt in your life. Okay, you can't do that. So that's exactly what this person calls themselves doing. And it's so disgusting. It totally, like, most people, like probably about 99% of women would never go back to a man, and a man would never go back to a woman that did that to them. So many of you that think that you're going to get anywhere, whatever it is that you want, if you think you're going to get anywhere by psychically attacking people and doing things like that, it's just not going to get you anywhere. Because the psychic attacks actually kind of started earlier today, along with everything else I was dealing with. And then, when I put up that video, it tipped this person off because it's like, how dare you be in a good mood, bitch? And I'm over here just been out of shape. Just, that's how they looking right now. Shape shifting and shit. That's what bent out of shape means. When you get to shape shifting and shit, we all got that reptilian connection. And so that's exactly what they do. And you can see them like I can see you. I do know how to remote view people. Okay. And so it just happens like that to where I can see them. And so I can see exactly what you're doing. And people like that, they'll say, oh no, I had a great day. I'm happy. No, you're not, because I saw you. If you were happy, obviously I would have nothing to say to you. We would not be having this conversation right now. You know what I'm saying? So contacting your ex during the coronavirus outbreak. If you had an extremely toxic ex, then you may have to do work on them. Okay, because this is not the time for that. Hi TS, how you doing, sweetie? So it's, my whole thing about it is that when you do that to a person, you leave yourself wide open. Because I could go out there and get a couple of voodoo dolls and literally fuck somebody's whole night up. Worse than it already is. Because sometimes people just need to appreciate what they have actually. Because many of these men will say, oh, I love my wife, why do you talk to 10 hoes online then? Why are you stalking somebody? Why are you constantly thinking about another woman that don't want you? Why are you always thinking about that woman that can't get away from you fast enough? That's the question. Literally all signs are pointing to they're miserable without you because they're all over your channel harassing you. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? That was my whole point. I did attempt to contact this person because regardless to what kind of being that you are, which I'm assuming that you're at least halfway human, that I would like to settle our differences. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of y'all exes that y'all tried to make contact with, they were not at that point. They're just not convinced enough, almost to the point where, and then when you can see that they're a part of the agenda, like literally a part of the agenda that's going on right now. Absolutely the most disappointing thing ever. Okay, it's one of the worst things ever, let me tell you. So, hopefully this person, because I may have to speed it up to before like I may have to go and do some work right now. And see, here's the thing with me, I'm extremely, guys, sometimes I scare myself. That's why when people be contacted, when y'all get y'all work and stuff, y'all be like, is it gonna work? And I'm like, well, with that attitude, it probably will take a little while longer if you have doubt, because the work that I do, I mean, literally, if I wanted to, I could, literally do love work. You could do love work on your ex to make them submit and make them be nice and make them stop acting a fool. Unfortunately, sometimes that's not the right thing to do, because that part of it will remain toxic forever. Okay, yes, yes. Hey, Jacretia. Hello. So the reason why your ex can't let you go right now, because that's what a lot of people are dealing with, is their exes. I told my ex, I said, hey, I cared about you. I don't want us to fight. He's like, oh, I don't trust you. I don't trust you. No, you don't trust yourself. So people that have trust issues are very, very dangerous right now. They're people with the main thing at the top of the list. I don't care if you have money. I don't care if you have gold, gems, and ruby fucking slippers. If you don't have trust, you don't have nothing right now. And that's the truth. And I'm talking about not just to say, oh, I have trust. No. If you had trust, would you be attacking people? Would you be harassing people if you truly had trust? Because, I have about several people that are blaming the coronavirus on me, and I'm that powerful, but I would never do that. You know what I'm saying? So no, I've seen them, oh, they, it's like, not Jamila. So they hate that, they hate even the love that you had for them. The people around them are disgusting, which was one of the reasons why you left them alone. Hey, Hydra Mullah, hello. So I've got to go to the restroom. I have been going to the bathroom a lot. By the way, if you guys are frequently urinating, it is because you're detoxing. I drank some detox tea the other day, probably didn't really need it. And ever since I drank that detox tea, I've just been drinking water and going to the bathroom. Drinking water and going to the bathroom. So give me a second, guys. I gotta go pee. Oh, it's nice and warm in this bathroom. I'm really appreciating this warmth. Okay, guys, I'm back. If your underarms are a little bit more pungent right now, it's because you're detoxing. So many of us are detoxing. Um, Now, women, you got to make sure because guess what I'm going to be eating later on around the witching hour. So we're going to be doing some kitchen witchery a little bit later. Okay? You see these chicken livers? I've got to eat them and the reason why is because I am on my period. And I'm about to get off of it, but it gets even worse when a woman is on her period. This is the reason why, during the Bible days, men said it has a blood coming from her. Back in the day when they, these ignorant people, it's blood coming from her. She's bringing in these negative entities, kill her. That's kind of what their policy was back in the day. It was like, kill her. So, we're battling with some pretty disgusting entities right now that are just completely ignoroso is what I call them, ignoroso. No, but yeah, so I mean, it is what it is. I mean, you know, I I feel sorry for anybody that comes at me with death magic because my spirits are very, very protective over me. Very, very protective. They let me know when I'm being attacked. They don't let me feel the attacks. I can just imagine, some of my enemies, boy, they done tried to put me through a meat grinder. They just, I hate that bitch, but I can't stop watching her. Oh my God. Oh, oh, thank you. You said yeah, I agree. I think that my spirit, I think that my spiritual body is definitely one that many people are after. Yes, I do agree. Yeah, ignorances. That's the extent of the Spanish that I know, you guys. So, I don't know, there's a lot of people that don't really like their reality. So then change it. I like my reality. You know what? I just decided I'm gonna do some readings. Do you like your reality? Ooh, those gonna be deep. Ooh, we gonna do them tonight. We're gonna do some readings tonight. Do you like your reality? This is gonna be some deep shit that we're gonna find out and uncover. And so, oh, by the way, the moon is in Sagittarius right now, and it's probably been in Sagittarius all day. So it's in, we were asking what it was earlier, which was one of the reasons why I was so fired up. That moon in Sagittarius just really gets me. Okay. So, ignorante. Well, that's good. Yeah, because I was feeling the psychic attacks earlier. I could throw the cards and find out who it is just to confirm who it is. But mainly what I can feel is, it's almost like I can feel like, and one of my exes is from 20 years ago. But I can feel somebody singing, my heart is yearning for your love. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they just really, really want me to love them unconditionally, even though they were hurting me. It's bizarre. And it's like, I can't love you. Like the one that I just broke up with, he made me promise him that I would never leave him, ever. And he meant that because he ain't gonna never stop. Yeah. Hey, peace and love and light to you too. Hello. Yeah, I'm not trying to be negative. The energy did shift at about 9 p.m. They obviously didn't shift. It was about 9:30 when I made that video. Whatever time it was, and maybe about 10 minutes before that was when the energy did definitely shift. So, I guess you would have to be some maybe from the same star seed as me. Hey Nova America, hi sweetie. I feel somebody literally wanting my love. Especially when I put up that video where I said hug and kiss your loved ones, tell them and they like, you're not loving me. Get back here and let me love you. Uh it's crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all something. A lot of the hate that y'all see I get, it's actually like this deep, weird, twisted love. It's, they love me. And it can have a smothering feeling because, yeah. Yeah, TS, I feel that too. I feel that anxiousness as well. And it doesn't feel good at all sometimes because it's like, wait a minute, I got two big rituals that I got to do for clients. So I was just fantasizing about my husband. And then I was thinking about my ex today, like my other ex. And what I was thinking was that if he was here, this whole goddamn house would be cleaned up. This is what I was thinking. Because as a high priestess and a healer, I've had to lay down a lot because my energy is healing people of this sickness. And I don't mind doing it because, if whoever I'm meant to help, I'm just meant to help you. If I'm not meant to help you, then I'm not. But, so especially if you become a client, and then also the stimulus checks are coming out. So it's not necessarily that I have to die because of it. And so I have to lay down a lot. I do. I have to take rests. And then also being up. One day I was up for 2 days. And it ain't drugs, it's spirit. I was up for 2 days because I was dealing with some spiritual warfare. That was some other separate stuff, but still related. So, and then only getting 3 or 4 hours of sleep the next day, getting up, so it's like right now I have to get rest. We all need rest. Funny how I was listening to this one person's show and they were playing a video about the coronavirus, and this person was saying, you have to get up. No, that's bad advice. If you need to rest, if your body is telling you to get some rest, then get it. So, yeah. It is. And and healers and stuff. So I was thinking about it earlier, and I was almost in tears about it because I said, oh my God, I said, my twin flame is dead. And I began to go through this mourning process. I said, he's dead. Because he's supposed to be here with me, assisting me with rituals, making sure that everything is organized, cleaning up the house, and he's not. And, people are really, really down on many single mothers, but we are widows. We have to actually, we are in the energy of being widowed because some of our twin flames, they were aborted before they even got here. Sometimes I think that that's what happened to me. I think that my twin was aborted before he came. And it really does make me sad because I want him here. You know what I'm saying? I wish that he was here so that he could, because what I was thinking was that, that's one of the reasons why we shouldn't be alone, is because our men, with some of y'all, it's a woman, but our men are supposed to do everything that we can't do, and it really makes me sad because I believe that it was a conspiracy. I believe that what I have to go through spiritually, it wouldn't be as tough if he was here with me, but he's not. And I think that I am connecting with my twin, and he does come in and out spiritually. You know what I'm saying? And so for people to attack us when we're already dealing with so much, it's heartless. I feel him a lot, and I've been feeling him a lot lately. And he's been wanting to have spirit sex, basically, is what he's been wanting to do. It's almost like this spiritual sex thing, and it really literally is an energy. It's everything that I need and want in a divine masculine, but he's not here in the physical. Yeah, because I do think that that happened. And sometimes I think that he sometimes wants to come and join me, but he can't. And I wish that he could, but he can't. I believe that we do. Yeah, I believe that he's my spiritual husband. Absolutely. Because I think that that's probably just about the only thing that's keeping me going. Because I found love from conceiving my children because they were destiny. But as far as me feeling as though I found love, I feel like I've been without that my entire life when it comes to a male. And for me, no matter how old I get, I'm not going to ever accept being mistreated because I know that that is not who I'm meant to be with. It's somebody that would mistreat me. And I know that I'm deserving of so much more, than somebody that would do that. And then especially when you're allowing demonic people to attack me. That's not just a huge red flag. That's not a red flag. That's like an obvious. So it is harder for us, but we are still being called to fulfill our spiritual path and destiny, even without that. And many of us, even when we get close to it, evil will just take it from us, even when we get close to it. So, for me, I would like for it to stop for the betterment of the world because I really need to put my focus into my work. And if you're not going to be my actual helper, then you're just working against me. And then especially if you're a man and you don't have the same vision as me, that is not going to work because I believe in my vision. And you can't take that away from somebody. You can't make it all about you. And so I feel like my heart chakra is open. And then I'm listening to this heart chakra healing music, which is really what we need to listen to right now. Um, so, especially, and that's why I said we've got to erect my coven because I do need the protection of my sisters right now. Otherwise, there's going to be a lot of more devastation. And I've actually warned people about it. I've came on here several times and predicted this, and now that I think back, this is a test. Probably the next time it won't be. So, the funny thing about that little snorkel thing that I do it. I've done it more often now for the past 5 years because I have so many people pulling on my heart chakra. They'll tell you that I ain't shit. They'll tell you I'm a piece of crap. But why are they always on my heart chakra or either my sacral or root? Some of them, the more higher ones, like my mother, she's buzzing around my head. The demons that are attached to her are buzzing around my head. They don't like to see my hair grow because it's a sign of health. And they don't want you to be healthy. They want you to be sick right now. Don't ever be down with the sickness. They've been sick so long that they're used to being sick. That's the truth. Those of us that are not used to being sick, we feel like we're on a foreign planet right now. And I'm going to tell you, mode is high right now. That's why I'm doing all this extra snorkeling. You felt your twin attacked you? You felt something, maybe if that is your twin, you felt a demon attack you. That's probably, but your twin flame is not going to hurt you because what they do to you hurts them. So they would never hurt you because they would feel it, and they wouldn't even be able to stand to listen to somebody talk about you. They would throw up. They would immediately, somebody that loves you, they're going to immediately go and throw up if they hear anybody say anything negative about you. And the thought of losing you, the thought of you being gone would scare the shit out of them so much they would sit in their room with a fucking gun. And I know love. They would sit in their room with a gun in their hand ready to shoot anybody that hurts you. That is love. Somebody that's hurting you and mistreating you, that's not love. Now let's just keep it real here. I've loved somebody before. I know how it feels to love somebody. You would do anything for them. You would never, and I'm not talking about hurt your kids for them, no. Somebody that asks you to hurt your offspring, that's not your friend, that ain't your lover, that ain't nobody. But somebody that loves you is gonna, if somebody ever talk about you, they're gonna say, excuse me, can you please stop talking about this person? Because I love them. I can't sit here and listen to you talk about them. Because when a person is talking about you, they are hexing you. They are cursing you. And they're gonna say, but I will chop your damn head off. That's the facts. So don't tell me about no love. That's why I be saying, don't fucking come at me and try to manipulate me. That's why I've left every last one of them. You hurt me, it's over. I know you don't love me. The person that loves you is never going to hurt you. And if they do it inadvertently, they're going to call you. They're going to say, please forgive me. They're going to say, oh my God, I didn't mean to do it. They will cut their fucking right arm off for you. That's love. Somebody's sitting up there feeding you to a fucking demon. That person don't love you. That person loves things about you. They love what your energy can do for them. Love is very selfless. Love will give itself for you. So all these people that, somebody that say that's how you get over your fucking ex. Just realize that they never loved you. Guess what though? You love yourself, don't you? So can't nobody tell me about no love. And none of them can say that it's love. They really honestly, like, love is rare in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? That's why they killed our twins and they got rid of them. Yes, they love everything about you, even when you pass gas, seriously. You know why your lover grades your farts? because they want to know if you okay. So they gonna smell. They gonna be, and if it's for it, babe, you need to go do something. You need to go, cause something ain't right up in there. They gonna be all throughout your body. So this so-called love that these people be speaking about, it's not love. Yeah. Hey, Greg Lancaster. So we love them, but they didn't love us. And if even if it it was obvious out the gates that they didn't love you. You did love the wrong person because you thought that your love could save them. And it really could have, possibly, but they got too many demonic women in their life. Or men. They surrounded by demons. So even if you could have at least been friends with them, the demon is going to tear that down. So love is under attack. That's why they got mad at me, the demons, a few minutes ago. They attack my throat chakra because that's where the trust comes from. When I speak, people know, they can recognize by the vibration in my voice. That's how we recognize each other. So that's why they're always attacking my throat chakra, trying to interrupt me. Okay? That's more of a hierarchy that's doing that. Some of the lower level, witchy bitches that try to fuck with me and do stuff like that, you just a backbiter. You ain't really the enemy. You just a pawn in the game. Because to be honest with you, especially, so it is what it is. That's why, because really I don't do that too much off camera. It's always when I go live. And the other night my throat was just burning. It wasn't no coronavirus. It was them trying to control you. So when I clear that stuff out, when I make that snorkeling noise, they hate it because they know that I'm clearing it and my spirits are clearing it. Your voice is so important. They hated that. I wish that baby would go to sleep. She up there fighting her sleep. They hate love. That's why when I came and gave that message, hug and kiss your loved ones, they said, what is this bitch doing? They want you to social distance yourself even from your family. And some of y'all do need to socially distance yourself from y'all family. Some of y'all really need to. Because some of y'all family, they gone. They possessed. They gone. It done sucked the damn soul out of them. I'm a suck soul backer. I will give it and snatch it back. You understand me? I know how to suck my own energy back. They hate that too. And what they do is they go, okay, she was able to get it back. Ooh, we got it. And they ain't getting nothing out of it. So a lot of those entities are dying right now. Not to say the people that are so-called dying from the coronavirus are the entities, but many of them, yeah, the entity, if that thing had your mind, then it still got your mind. And you scared to death. So the world is in fear. Then they turned up the frequencies a few days ago. They turned the frequencies up. Yeah, sometimes yeah, absolutely, because family, it's, you're almost like the golden child, and it's jealousy, but then again, it's also fear. They're scared, and many of them don't know no better. They don't know no better. That's the problem. And in the Bible, it says that, they don't know not what they do with, something like that. Even more a part of your dumbing down process so that you could disconnect from yourself. So, the Bible teaches to disassociate. So, right now, we're going through this disassociation at a time where we need love. And this is what's so sad about what they're doing. Okay? Now, I'm going to tell y'all something. If it really were a Corolla, if it really was a Toyota Corolla, I got that from Frank Tofano. If it really was a Toyota Corolla virus, would Papa John's and Popeye's chicken be open? It's a deadly virus, very easily spread it. What's the virus? Is the virus love? And I'm sorry, I'm having a really, really hard time believing these people, especially like, I don't know, it's some people that are being very desperate. They want to convince you, the people that want to convince you that it's real, they might be capitalizing. The people that want to convince you that it's not real are trying to empower you. Okay? And you got to be careful anyway, because people are transferring demons. They're transferring demons. I'm holding them back. Believe it or not, I hold back a lot of demons. And they hate my fucking guts. But I really don't care if they hate me. Can I use them to get rid of the coronavirus? How am I going to get rid of something that don't really fucking exist? 3113. So the 3 and the 1 is mirroring each other. Y'all see that? Oh, I wish I knew how to screenshot on my new phone. I don't want to chance it. I can't say that this virus is real. I'm sorry. I know that I know that they are I know that it's all in a lot of people's heads. I know that much. I know that it's more so of a psychological warfare is what I do know. I believe that they have turned up some frequencies, is what I believe. I believe that it's a state of mind. Because if you listen to what's going on, hold on, let me go see, because sometimes my grandbaby just need to see me and she'll calm down. Because I think her mama trying to get her to go to sleep. And she up here fussing. She does this thing where she go, ah! Let's see what's going on up here. Because I know y'all can hear her little butt up here hollering. Because I just wanted to check on her and oh, she is. Well, why can't you get to... Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. Why can't you get to... All right, hold on, y'all. Come here, baby. Oh, she don't really want to be moved. Okay, lay next to your mama.
You get something to drink?
Some milk? Milk, okay. All right, y'all. Let me go get the baby some milk. That little girl be fussing. All of my kids seem to fight their sleep for some reason. And to me it says some kind of attack. You know what I'm saying? And all I say is not the baby. Not that baby. And she usually just calms down. Milk. That's what I came down here for. So, I'm just saying I can't confirm whether or not, and I refuse to be a part of the fear spreading. And not with my people. Like, okay, like everybody, okay, on my platform, don't I have the right to my own, thought process about it? So that's just like if you watch one person, they may tell you something different. They may tell you 5G. Um, no, I don't believe that 5G, but I do believe that it is some sort of brain hacking machine that they're using. Okay. And I was kind of not in my right mind yesterday. I don't necessarily believe in a weather machine, but I do believe in a brain hacking machine that they have. So yeah, they will do that. I've been saying that for years. There's a lot of people that think that this is a conspiracy from the medical industry. Because in order for the medical industry to thrive, you have to be sick, right? So that's all I'm going to say about that. Everybody got to be sick in order for the medical field to, and more and more people are using natural methods of healing themselves. And so, that kid though, they just can't have that. So to be honest with you, it's not that I don't trust people in the medical industry, because they are even saying how weird it is, how bizarre it is. But yeah, so when you get sick, they make money. And and I believe, yeah, doctors should get paid. Now, when scientists, when people start, when things are being developed, here baby, here baby, is sitting on the edge of the bed crying. Here baby.
Damn.
She is so sleepy. Stand up and rock her. She is so sleepy. I can tell.
She wants to see me, I think.
You think she does?
She just ran in here, but I brought her back in here because she needs to lay down.
You can tell she's sleepy though, but fighting it very, very well. Love, lavender, and light to you too, TS. Oh, Grammy baby, what's you fussing? Oh, you think she might need some Tylenol?
She probably got gas.
Oh, you're right. You're right. You don't have none of her gas drops? She need that one stuff because she's still at that age. She need that gripe water. You should have got her some.
We can get her some tomorrow.
Yeah. Because I know even I got gas. She needs to be rocked though, maybe. Okay, guys. Hold on, let me see what he's doing with it. Sorry, guys. We gonna have to, cause this little boy, y'all, and I can't show y'all the room because the room is just messy. Hold on a minute. It's just messy in there. He's still awake. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna try to get the TV. Hold on, y'all. Hold on a minute. Lie her on her back and push her legs up to try to help get the gas out. Okay, that's actually a good.
I think she got gas.
They said to lay her on her back and push her legs up to try to help get the gas out. Lay her on her back and push her legs up, maybe rub her stomach or something. I don't know. Like a. Okay. I'll try. Yeah, massage her tummy too, clockwise. Jacob, are you done with this?
Yeah.
You can baby use it?
Yeah.
Okay, honey. Thank you. You're such a sweetheart when you want to be. That's why mommy loves you. Okay, I'm gonna get another one of these things. I like these smart TVs, y'all. They got everything on it.
Mom,
Oh,
where's the health center around here? Where I could get
hold on real quick. Hold on, y'all.
my
Shots.
my shop, mom.
Girl, you just too legit to quit, ain't you? Try giving her warm water with a little sugar in it
Can you move that
till
stuff
you
up?
get. Oh, they said warm water with a little sugar in it until we get the gripe water.
Hmm.
I think she's gonna go right to sleep though. All that fussing she doing, she gonna be knocked out.
But do you know any health centers that got people insurance? Cause I already
Girl,
got
we
mine.
just all we have to do is look that up.
Yeah, so
Okay, we'll
yeah.
talk about that later. You be wanting to talk about stuff like that and like wanted it. Just come downstairs.
Is David asleep?
Yeah, Deja is knocked out.
Okay.
So, are you coming down?
Can you make something?
What, you want me to make some cookies?
Yeah. Yeah. No, we already got cookies.
I'm about to cook some liver and onion is what I'm about to cook.
Yeah,
I
she's
got to,
asleep.
yeah. Sweet dreams, baby. Let's let her stay asleep. We're gonna call to the angels. You know, a lot of this stuff that we're doing is causing children to have more gas. I know I'm gassy all the time. I have gas all the time. Either I'm burping or farting. You know, it feels good too. It's very cleansing. Like, ooh, this is cleansing. so, so yeah, I mean, I can honestly say, as far as with people that I've dealt with in the past, if you just stop doing what you are doing, it will be fine. I think what they do is they allow other people to get them all paranoid. I don't sit and think about people that that I'm not around. You know, there's so many different things I'm thinking about. That's just like earlier today. I gathered up like I'm recycling now, and it feels so good to recycle. Like it really does. It feels good. In fact, I'm gonna order some little recycle bins so that I can put them in, for my plastic, for my cardboard. I think you can recycle some glass too. So, I'm more so into earth and nature. And I'm trying to see if you can recycle wine bottles. I don't think you can because it doesn't say recycle. But yeah. Oh yeah, kids love cookies. I love to cook cookies homemade too. Ooh, these kids got this heat up on 78. They was cold earlier though. Ooh, it's hot in here now. Good Lord. So I don't know, guys. I don't think that I would feel right if I left this earth, which is why I keep holding on until I'm able to run through the forest butt naked at my honeymoon, and just to be with somebody that is nature like. Like I love people that love nature and all of that. And, so I have not been compatible. It's an incompatibility. I'm an empath. If you're attacking me and you're a man, we're incompatible. You know what I'm saying? And if your energy feels constantly like an attack, you don't want nothing to do with that. You don't want anything to do with that. And right now, everybody's blood pressure is up a little bit higher, you know, because, mine really, to be honest with you guys, I had a few stressful days last week, but they were quickly transmuted. You know what I'm saying? To where it was something that was going on, and I just had to be patient and say, hey, everything's going to be okay. Okay. And just sit back and relax because if you tell your mind, if you tell your reality and your existence that it won't work out, then it won't. You know what I'm saying? Because we can have good luck sometimes. Like, it's nothing wrong with having the energies of good luck, but many people, your luck can run out with that. Like, you just have to really, really connect with it. And a lot of a lot of the things that I manifested, like this house, I manifested it with my mind. You know what I'm saying? My business was all manifested in my mind. You know what I'm saying? And through your vision. And if all your vision sees is negativity, then what do you think you're going to manifest? Even if you did luck up and manifest something, you're still going to feel like crap because all you do is think about the negative. And a lot of people got it confused because I think that they think that as long as you spend half of your day being positive, there's the dinner right there, baby. You want me to warm it up for you? Okay, I'll warm it up for you. If you spend half of your day being negative and the other half being positive, that ain't how it's supposed to be either. You're supposed to be happy all day. You are. I know that for me, just hearing the birds chirp makes me happy. I'm very simple sometimes. Go get me the paper towels, baby. Go get me you know what? I'll get them. I got it. Hey guys, can I ask a question? What does it mean when you feel really sick all over, and especially in the gut, and then it goes away like nothing happened? It just happened to me. It's so weird. Are you talking about just now? May have been something. What I can see is something just went through you. Science has learned to tap into not only our consciousness but our chakras. Science has made that possible for them to tap in. But it's evil, and they shouldn't be doing. That's the reason why a lot of them are in a lot of trouble. It's because they created technology so that they could tap into your consciousness. And this has been happening. Like, this is not even something that just happened in the last several years. They've been able to do it, and they've just been perfecting it and upgrading it. So they know how to tap in, and that's what that's about. It's all kind of stuff going in and out of you, and it's probably something that was just a vibration or a frequency or a sensation. And that's what a lot of people are experiencing, these weird symptoms kind of coming and going. You know what I'm saying? And some people are hit a little bit harder by that because they refuse to sage. They refuse to, cleanse their floors. They refuse to put their pots on the stove. Ooh, look at this one, y'all. Look at this one. What in y'all, look at that. Look at them bubbles. How in the hell? There was no soap in that pot. There's no soap in this pot. Where are these bubbles coming from? That is so bizarre to me. Y'all see that? Wow. Strange. I've never seen it do that before. I'm going to add a little bit of water because I noticed that the days, like the past 3 days, is when you should have been, doing, the your brew. It sounds like I'm saying bruise, but BREWS. This bubbling thing, it's a good sign, but I feel like spirits is removing something from the house. Because I felt it all day. It's a spirit. You see them bubbles like that? There was definitely a few spirits that came over here. You got to have a lot of power to be able to send something like that to me. And you would have to, good Lord, that is so weird. Let me fill this up with a little bit more water. Definitely different from what happened yesterday, which was the water just got sucked out. Oh man. So I'm just gonna be real. I have been feeling so down and lost and found you online like 2 days ago and something about your spirit. Thank you, Lady Vaughn. I'm glad that you found me. You know, because they really, really, really doing some stuff. Now that was strange. I probably should have poured that out. And you gotta have them onion, garlics, and lemons. And I put motherwort in there. You can also use things like valerian root is really good for right about now. It keeps buffering. Oh yeah, I need to go. It's so cold outside though. Like it is freezing out there. I went out there. I was like, ooh. I'm like, I don't want to go out there. Well, you gotta have your pants on. You gotta have some shoes on. So maybe it would be a good idea to go out there and get some fresh air. Let me go and see what's in the air. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Hold on. You don't want a man that's obsessed with having sex with you. You want a man that's obsessed with kissing you. That's what you want. You don't want somebody that's always trying to jug at you. You want somebody that's gonna kiss you all the time. Hold on. Spirit just walked in. They roaming. This spirit just walked in. Walked past those pants over there. Oh yeah, this good fresh air tonight. This good right here. Yeah, come out and get some of this, y'all. Y'all need to come get some of this fresh air tonight. Even though it's cold, maybe even open up a window or something. Oh yeah. It even tastes good. Yeah, this is good. Open me right up. And I wasn't congested or anything, but with everything that's going on, you already gonna feel a little achy just with and it's like, okay, y'all gonna do this to us again. Well, I try not to question nature, y'all. You know what, guys? The other day, I had completely jacked my hair up. The other day, I tried to wash it with this one stuff, and my hair, it just sucked all the life out of my hair. I said, damn, I gotta get some apple cider vinegar because I don't like to put. That's another thing. When you get in the shower, like I can wet my hair anytime I want, and I'm gonna flat twist it tonight before I go to sleep. But getting in the shower and pouring that, just take the bottle and just pour it over your head. Like for me, it does sting a little bit, but it's a tingle. It's a good sting. It don't burn like that. Like it feels good. You know what I'm saying? And that's something else that you can do. And then also taking your apple cider vinegar baths because I forgot. You know what? I think I'm gonna open up a window for a couple of hours. Maybe it's a good idea to do that. If spirits come in, you just ask them to leave. Like that spirit that just came in, I think it went out to, hold on, let me see. I'm about to test my own self. Definitely not in the garage anymore. Well, either it left or either I'm going to catch a glimpse of it again. And what that means is that I need to I just ask spirits to leave. It's probably, yeah, that's another thing my husband has to understand, that I'm a medium. So that means that if I can sense a bad negative spirit that's about to come in and make him go off on me, I'm going to say this. I'm going to banish spirits. And he has to be used to that. He has to get used to me, talking to something that's not there, because that's exactly what I have to do when I'm at my altar. Now, I do prefer to do my incantations in Latin like that, because I think that it does confuse the negative spirits. It does. They don't like Latin. When you start talking Latin to them, they get real angry and they be like, "Oh, this has left the building." No shade to Elvis. So I don't know, guys. Like I'm just so ready to. I wish that I had somebody right now to be quarantined with, but I have my family, and even though that it was buffering, y'all. But what I will tell you is that the man of your life is coming. I'm telling you, I can feel it. I feel like they are prolonging it. I feel like they are. You know what I'm saying? Like just with this whole social distancing thing. But I feel like even though they seem to be messing up that timeline of that, I feel like many of you guys, you're going to be, because and then when you have your divine husband there with you, people and entities are afraid of you. You know what I'm saying? They really are. Like you want water? Okay, y'all. I'm gonna go. It's time to drop the frequencies. Oh, they've had us vibrating so high the past few days. It's just been crazy. To the point where I've been literally getting like maybe 2 to 3 hours of sleep per night. And just feeling like when you wake up, you feel like you've been doing stuff in your sleep. You wake up sore because you're bringing stuff back from the spirit realm. I don't remember 90% of my dreams. I don't remember them. But the ones that I do remember are very important. There was one that I had, but it's like when you go to sleep and it's like nothingness, like you just go to sleep and you wake up. God only knows where you been that night. You think you ain't been nowhere, but you done been somewhere. And I've noticed that my dreams have been like that for like the past 5 or 6 years. I do feel that I'm being used by the spirit. But I'm being used by spirit for good. I'm not being used for evil. Okay? And evil people, people that are doing evil, you just got to realize what you're doing. Okay? Because there are some people that don't realize what they're doing. Anyway, guys, y'all know that I'm back to being obsessed with my natural hair again. So rarely will you see me with a wig on, probably not until Halloween. And even then, because my hair, it will grow. It will get quite long too. But, it seemed like it does this breaking off thing. And I noticed that my hair is a lot better when I do henna treatments, as well as the amla powder. So I am going to sit down and do those treatments because your head needs it. Definitely do your spa stuff. We're releasing so much stress right now. We are releasing that. And it's stuff that your body has been holding on for quite some time now. You've been holding on to all of that stress and strain. And sex would be a good way of releasing. You know, it would be. That's why I be talking. I'm gonna start talking more to my spiritual husband, trying to get him to me. And I may have to do some astral travel to where I actually go and get him. Like, you better get your butt over here, because it's not that you're horny. It's just that you are, sex is a very important, vital part of our lives. The fact that they came in with all of that long-term celibacy, you get married once, you can't never get married again. All those things, those things were very unnatural, because that's not what was, no, it's, no. And so I think it's important for people to remember that. So if, just think about what they say about idle hands of the devil's workshop. Okay? Idle hands of the devil's workshop. An idle sacral chakra, what you think is going on? It's all kind of ravens and spiders and cobwebs. It's off balance. We ain't supposed to be living like this, like cattle. We've been living like cattle. You understand what I'm saying? Like, when you think about it, just think really deeply about that. And understand where all of those self-hating values came from. If you hate sex, you hate yourself. There's a lot of people that have been turned off of that, and I don't blame you. It's a turn off. If it going inside of some folks' heads, the stuff that y'all be thinking about, I'd be turned off too. I don't think about those things, but we do need to think about those things, and we need to do something about it. And I think that as long as everybody is doing their part, in doing something about that, that will be okay. But I don't think that we should turn the other cheek, though. I think turning the other cheek has done nothing but created hella demons. As far as, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, not to say that you have to be in somebody's business, but I mean, there's the turn another cheek is when somebody come to you and asks for your help and you choose not to, for whatever reason. And they're telling you, I need your help. Please help me. And you say, I'm just going to ignore you. So, it's really, really bad when people do that. You know what I'm saying? If somebody's not asking for your help, 9 times out of 10, and if you don't see it, tomorrow I'll probably be available about 11 a.m. 11 a.m. or either 12 p.m. Eastern. We're actually open 24 hours. And you guys get scheduled around my sleep schedule, the little bit of sleep that I've been getting. I decided to switch to those hours because there are times when I'm up at 3 o'clock in the morning and somebody needs to talk to me. One of my sister witches or something might need to talk to me. Or they may need, it may be somebody that I've never talked to before, and they just need to, reach out to me at that time frame. So, and I figure, there's a reason why I'm single right now because, but just to let y'all know that if I had my perfect spiritual husband here with me, he would be going through this with me. And it would not be as bad. It would not be as bad if he were here going through it with me because he would be, definitely massaging my back and my feet. I'd definitely be getting some massages, which is, and I'm talking about deep tissue. I need a deep tissue massage. And so right now, especially women like myself, we are not allowing toxic men in our lives at all. And tried to tell you nicely that didn't work. You didn't want to understand that. And when you try to tell them in a mean way, then that's when a war starts. Well, you'll lose every time you're at war over somebody else's energy. You see what I'm saying? So anyway, guys, I gotta go, guys. Love and light and lavender to all of y'all. Hey, Taylor Made, how are you? Who the heck is Mike Howard? Who is Mike Howard? I favor a man named Mike Howard. Mm. All right, I'll see y'all later. Good night. Love and light. Oh, Mickey Howard. Mickey Howard, okay. Mm-hmm. Somebody being sneaky. How you doing, Taylor Made? All right, y'all. I'll see y'all later. I gotta go. Love and light. Oh, I thought I was gone.